Hey everybody, SolarWarlock coming to you guys with part 2 of Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon, or if you guys just want to be more precise, Spyro Year of the Dragon. So let's talk to Moneybags.
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar. Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too.
Well, of course.
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. The pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape if you were to pay me, say, a small fee.
Yeah, so he's even greedier in this one. It costs 300 gems.
Ah, Spyro, I love your sweet naivete. Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich.
Why say that to my face? No hard feelings. So yeah, in this game it also has these instead of, like, level cutscenes.
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
I reckon you'd be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, named Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know. Then all of a sudden you left. Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
See, also, what was I gonna say? What the heck was I gonna say? I have no idea. Anyways, now we can go to Sheila's Alp. But yeah, so without the dragon magic here, a lot of the place just dies off. This game also has a lot more dialogue when it does come to the cutscenes, but there's a lot less. There's one per animal buddy, and then
Thanks again,
once per world,
Spyro.
I believe.
Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
Also, this is supposed to be the last level, but I recommend doing it first.
While you are gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses. It's okay, though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a clever plan to take them back.
So, controls, she can double jump. If you jump right after you land, you can get a super high jump. And she also has the pound by jumping in triangle. Instead of flaming, she has the kick. You can press either square or circle. Square is obviously the easier control in my opinion because this is the main attack. Also, this is another level that we can get 100% on. And that we actually need to get 100% on the first level. I've watched a lot of LPers who have never played this game before take on this level last, or like realize that after they do Sunnyville they can't do anything until they get Sheila, and then they're like, wait a minute, I could get Sheila right away.
You can get up really.
I already talked about the controls. I'm not gonna go over the controls again. But like a lot of people just do that and don't realize that they could just, you know, play the game in this order and be able to 100% things a lot faster instead of having to backtrack.
Home at last. Here, I was saving this to make an omelet, but I think you deserve it more.
Wow, so we get an egg right here, and we got Ruby, Max, and Ruby. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, so she's the right color. So it's the only two things in this game not right: Hunter and the blue dragons, because everything else looks about right. Now, some of the purples are a little darker than they should be, like on the dragons in the intro cutscene. But that's about it. Like, everything else seems to be hunky-dory. Also, we can go up here and smash some rocks. Oh man, that looks like a high mountain Tauren right there. If he wasn't standing on his hind legs, you know? Also, I heard World of Warcraft may be getting vampires on the Horde. Well, they're like high elf, undead, vampire things. Now, these guys will talk to you a lot, so... Because every I guess, animal buddy level does have the controls explained to you. I'll explain them at the beginning. Like, I'll talk to, like, the main people, the ones that give us the eggs, the challenges, or, like, you know, the beginning and the end people. Like, when we first talk to Billy or whatever, and says that we got a plan and this and that. But I'm not gonna talk to the people who just explain the controls, or, like, remember to save your game, or some trash like that, you know? Once again, this game does have an autosave feature, though, so... But overall, like, look at this. This game is beautiful. And I believe these are Rhinox, the enemies. Also, yeah, you can actually interact with a lot of the characters a lot more by attacking them, which I thought was kind of cool. Now, I do believe that there is another doorway somewhere around here. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Maybe we already went in all the cave doorways. Anyways, might as well get our second egg.
Hey, Sheila, let's play a joke. Take this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I need to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
Oh, God, you guys butt each other off the cliff? That's just maniacal. And we got Jenny. Jenny Craig. Yeah, see, the blue isn't blue, it's gray. But yet the sorceress is still blue. So I have no idea what's up with the palette coloring in this game. Oh yeah, now this part's kind of interesting. So, remember how like we killed some of these guys already and they dropped gems? These guys don't. And why? It's because they actually spawn in these houses. And you must destroy the houses to actually destroy them. So, there's no point in killing them until you destroy all their little huts. Also, I'd love to live in a house that looks like a mushroom. I really honestly would. I love the way mushrooms look, especially the red ones with like the white spots. Those ones look beautiful. Ooh, too many gems on screen at one time there, game. Man, all the treasure of this level is here. So we should have 500 gems by the time we're done this level. Because we came in with 100. Also, this music right here. Each buddy has a soundtrack. So this is the Sheila soundtrack. Now there is, I believe, one level in the game that uses this soundtrack that isn't a Sheila level, nor does it even have Sheila in it. Like, if we go to Sunnyvilla and go to the Sheila segment, this music will play because it's Sheila's level. Sheila's part of the level. And Spyro's music is different than everyone else's. Like, you'll hear the actual in-game soundtrack and stuff. It's interesting, but at the same time, kind of weird that they don't just have, like, the levels music, or, you know, like, I don't know, have different music for them in these levels, instead of just using music that they've previously had. Whatever, I do like this soundtrack. It's honestly my least favorite, though, of all the animal buddies, though Sheila is probably my second favorite animal buddy that they've ever... you know, had in a Spyro game. My favorite being one that's in the third world. Wait, did I seriously miss? I missed a 2. Either that or I missed... Oh, you know what? I always miss one out here for some reason, and I know that I do. Not here. Get off the tree. It's usually down and around this segment, I believe. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't actually leave it behind this time. I usually leave it like right around the... Okay. Also, I realize this game does load the textures a lot better than the previous two. I don't know if that's just what I've been playing on, or if Insomniac and Sony actually made this game stronger. But like, look at that. It still loads in the background, but it's... so much better looking. Also, blue-footed boobies. I know that sounds like a really inappropriate childish name, but they actually are called blue-footed boobies. And they're one of my favorite birds because their blue feet are just so intensely blue that you'll go blind from blueness. So I literally left this gem behind like somewhere crazy, didn't I? I have no idea where I left it, but honestly, the level is really short. So it doesn't really matter too much, though. I think it might be the camera angles. The camera angles normally aren't this bad. It's just I don't have use of my one analog stick because it's broken, so I can't use the camera angle to change around that way. I also gotta really remember to press L and R a lot more, so there is no gem here. Huh. That is really odd. Where the heck did I leave the gem to? Gem, where are you to? I'm starting to sound like a Newfie. Like a Newfoundlander from Newfoundland, Canada. For those who don't know. Yes, that's where Newfie Bonga got his name from. He's a Newfie Bonga. I forget what Bonga means, but I know what a Newfie is. It's just like I'm an Albertan. Or, you know, Saskatchewan. I don't even know what a Saskatchewan person is. Saskatchewanese? I have no sweet clue, honestly. Oh, wait, there's just 2 red gems right there. And I believe when we talk to Zoe, she just talks about...
If you ever forget how to control a character or...
yeah, just the help menu. Who uses the help
Thanks
menu?
for the help, Sheila. You can have this egg I found in my house.
Here, we'll just randomly award you an egg. Nan. I don't really know anybody named Nan, so hello, Nan. Also, some baby dragons do have unique animations that you only see on them. Generally, the late game ones are the ones that are really hard to get. Also, it's extremely rainy outside, so I decided to record a little bit of extra today. Anyways, there we go. That level is complete. So let's go do the first official level of the world, Sunny Villa. Now, this one is supposed to be, I believe, Roman-based, but it looks more Greek. Which is really funny, or vice versa. I can't quite remember. I'm not the best at architecture. Also, once again, 400 gems, 6 eggs. You guys know that, because we already looked at the Atlas last episode.
Oh my, oh my. Can you help us? Hordes of ferocious Rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
Yeah, sure, why not? Mr. Are they lions or bears? Also, whoa. My computer is trying to load something in the background. Like, I mean, my computer is loading, not the game. Can you stop loading something in the background? I have everything closed, game. If you pop open virus protection or anything like that, I will be angry. Thank you. Give me the money, man. Whoa, I have no idea. Hopefully that's not a reoccurring trend, because I really don't want it. I believe this guy just says that he'll catch his breath. Yeah, these enemies are your typical enemies that show up in, like, first levels that don't do damage. Because Glimmer was technically the first level in Spyro 2, those blue lizards didn't actually damage you. I don't know if I had ever mentioned that back in that LP. But each game always has an enemy that doesn't damage you. Technically, in Spyro the Dragon, it was the home world. And in Spyro 2, it was Glimmer, even though technically that's not really the first level that you actually have a choice to go to. Ooh. The texturing is wrong on these guys, but it actually kind of fits. I'm not gonna lie. Who do we have here? We got Vanessa Hudgens. Anything Hunter's color too is kind of... I don't know, I gotta look into fixing that. Not for this LP, sadly, but later on, just in case. If it's a game I've never played before, then I can't really say if the textures are right. When it's a game I've never played, or if it's a game that I've actually played like this one, I know what something should be. I believe Zoe here tells you the big enemy. Yeah, this Rhinoc here. As if they expect you to just come and talk to her right away without any hesitation. Sure, why not? I'll talk to you without any hesitation. Also, you can flame these plants. I don't think there's a skill point for flaming them. Then again, I've never honestly tried. Just because of that, I will now nuke that plant in fire. Hot, molten fire. Fire! Now, one of the other 2 eggs. See, okay, another thing is, I don't know if I went over this, but like if you go to your Atlas, and go to Sunny Villa here, right? If you have information on an egg or have walked by the egg, it will tell you if you're, you know, like if you're close to getting the egg, or it will give you a hint to what the egg is. So like our first egg literally says rescue the mayor, and our second egg was egg by the building. So I believe if you push select, it opens up the Atlas automatically to the page you're on. Yeah, and you can just press select again to end it. Now, the second egg, I believe, is just, or, I mean, not second egg, third egg. I always forget that getting to the end of the level and doing whatever they want you to is technically the first egg. Miles. I don't really know any Miles. Okay, all these baby dragons are the wrong color. I do not approve. The rest of the game looks fine, but then it's like, so I believe that's the third one. No, that's the last one. Glide to the... Why is that the last egg? Why in the world would that be the last egg? Well, that's interesting. Also, can I have a life? Yeah. Ask and you shall receive. 8 lives, not bad for level 1. We beat 2. This is our second level technically that we're exploring. We beat the homeworld, if that counts. I don't count homeworlds as actual levels because they really don't have enemies or anything or pose a threat. And Sheila level.
Hey, Spyro, there are Rhinox everywhere. Maybe I can find some peace and quiet at the top of the tower.
Okay, so we're gonna go get some peace at the top of the tower, but I highly doubt that.
Alas, I have lost my love, guarded by evil Rhinox at the top of yonder tower. Can you rescue her for me?
Sure, is her name gonna be Polo because your name's Marco? Probably not. But yeah, so those little black portals lead you to an area separate from the rest of the level. So I guess that's kind of why they didn't do a map system, because they couldn't really do it with the way this is set up, maybe? I don't know. And why only Spyro 2 had a map? Even though it was probably one of the least confusing Spyro games of all time. I feel like this is the game that I always leave gems behind. Like, I'll forget a gem randomly. And it's only this game. Like, we didn't have any issues with gems in the last 2 games, which really made the LP go by really quickly. Forgot, not triangle, L and R, man. Bonk. My girlfriend sent another sticker. Try not to message her too much. Also, like, I literally waited an hour before recording. 2 messages, I think, within the hour. And now that I'm recording, all of a sudden... Whoa! Okay, that enemy's a little BS. Now all of a sudden, she's messaging me, like, every 5 seconds. Maybe not every 5 seconds. Say, like, every 2 minutes, I guess. Which isn't that much, I guess, but in terms of recording, it is. Whoa! Whoa! There's no bottom texture to that. Also, enemies respawn, but in this game, enemies don't drop anything. I don't believe in Spyro 2 if you died, they respawn, but I can't believe I already... Wait, I took damage? When did I take damage? Yeah, you gotta be careful with these guys because they like to smack you around. Probably the only time we'll die for a while. Okay, you know what? I don't know what is up with you, bro, but... Okay, apparently that killed him. I have no idea what happened there. It also would have helped if randomly we weren't facing the ledge. Okay, anyways, let's see if I can answer this message real quickly. If my Good, my Facebook stayed open. I'm gonna send her a happy sticker. Sorry about that. She just gets grumpy when I don't message, like, after a while. But then she's like, no, you don't have to message me. But then every time I don't reply, she sends like 3 or 4, like, then asking me for, like, dinner and all this stuff. It goes on and on. It's like, but you said that I don't need to answer you right away. Then why is it that when I don't answer you right away, stuff like that happens? Now, this is honestly one of the more BS parts of the game. I mean, even for Sheila's standards, like, there is a part where you're gonna have to be fast in the game, but it's not really difficult in terms of BS enemies hitting you off a cliff. That is something that I didn't like about these guys. These guys always made me hate them as enemies. Whoa. No way, Jose. You are not getting away with that. Actually, these guys probably wouldn't have known any Spaniards because of where they are in the world. Did I miss something down there, or what? Okay, for some reason I thought I missed something. Also, I didn't realize you could just cheese it and do that. Like, I really didn't know you could do that as a kid. Or even as an adult. Anyways, here's the bear.
What? Marco sent you here? I've got a restraining order against him.
Lols. And her name's actually Juliet. I mean, Juliet. Rapunzel. Why did I say Juliet? Lucy Lou. Anyways, what egg was that? The second last one, hop to Rapunzel. I'm going to go over those for you guys just because it's kind of interesting to see what they name them. And I've always liked what they name things. I guess you can technically die and just respawn at the beginning, but... Woo! Once again, no fall damage in this game, so just abuse the fact that you can fall really far without taking damage. Aw, man. See, and yeah, like I said, the music here isn't Sunny Villa's music. It's actually Sheila's music. And then when you go through, you just come back as Spyro. And then we got this music again, which is good music. I actually prefer this over the Sheila's music.
Hi, Spyro.
Oh, yeah, each time a fairy zaps
That
you, it
means your
saves.
progress.
We know that. You saved our progress before in this very level and in this homeworld. Oh, and look, there's a giant chicken. I wonder what the giant chicken's doing. Do you think it would, like, give you very good chicken legs? I want some chicken legs. Actually, I don't really like chicken on the bone very much. And it's not the fact that it's on the bone, it's just, I don't know. Something about the texture and stuff isn't for me. That's like my one picky thing about food. I love meat of all kinds, and I'll eat steak on the bone, I'll eat like other things on the bone, like ribs, just not chicken. And I don't necessarily know why, but it's just something that I've never really been a fan of. Now that killing that enemy opened up the gate. So now I guess you must be the mayor.
Thank you for rescuing my town. As mayor, I award you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
Giant chicken eggs. Thanks, Mayor Leo. So I guess they are cats. And Sanders. Colonel Sanders. Oh, I get the name. Oh, and even does the chicken dance. That's hilarious.
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
Now, also, in this game, the characters actually leave the level because you do need them to help you later on. So we'll see him again later. Also, free life for the one that I lost falling down the darn cliff. Ooh, now we got another segment.
Hi, Spyro. I found this gladiator training arena, and it makes a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I bet you can't catch all 15 of the lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from the master.
No, I don't need any. Is there a time limit? Because... oh yeah, there's not a time limit, so what I think I'll do... screw it. I was gonna get the gems first, but you know what, let's do this. So, this is something that you're gonna kinda have to pick up on your own. You gotta get used to the controls. It's a little floaty with the analog stick. So if you prefer the D-pad, go ahead. You can use it. I just don't have mine set up. But you guys can happily use it. Now the rest of the gems and the last 2 eggs should be here. Now a lot of the time when you have these skateboarding challenges or these like challenge portals in general, a lot of the time they will actually be 2-part challenges where like there's like an easy mode one and then hard mode one. And that's just the way the levels are designed. Not a lot of the objectives are just laying around the actual level anymore. For some reason, I'm not actually entirely sure why that's the case or anything like that. Well, you're dead now, man. Also, I'm hoping to eventually play the new God of War for you guys. Now, I'm not going to promise that I can or will anytime soon because of my computer and all, but I am hoping to eventually play for you. Now, we're just missing 2, and I know where they are. And I believe what we need is right here. No, never mind. Which one do I need? Oh, wait, it's this orange one right here. Let's forget which one it is. I apologize. Let's turn around. We also needed some speed anyway. We're not talking about the drug speed or anything like that. Also, we got some money up here, but there we go.
Hey, that was great! And while you were boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow.
Well, good thing you got it before the lizard ate it. And who do we got? We got Emily. Emily Blunt. No one likes Emily Blunt.
All right, if you can catch all the lizards without wiping out, and before time runs out, I might be able to scrounge up another egg. It's not gonna be easy, though.
Yeah, now you gotta do it without running out of time and without falling off your board, because I like how it's like, yo, it's not gonna be easy. It's like, you have to do it fast, because, you know, I'm definitely not looking for a dragon egg in a den, like, or a burrow. Wouldn't it make more sense for me to take my time so they don't hurry back? Just saying, you know? Anyways, let's get another one right here. So yeah, they're in the exact same spot. And since we didn't mess up last time, I highly doubt we're gonna mess up this time. Almost did there, though. Not even sure why. Oh, he went this way. Hey, you guys aren't allowed to be together. I guess that kind of happened in Romeo and Juliet, eh? And in the process, they died. Because one thought they actually killed the other, or the other one actually died, but they didn't. They were in like a death-like coma. And yeah, things just got messy from there on out. And now the hardest ones, in my opinion, for this are the ones underneath. Because of these pegs. And because of like the angle that you come in, you might not see the peg right away. Whoa, now which one are we missing exactly? Pretty sure it's one up here, right? Hey, basket, sweet. I don't know how I actually missed that basket. Oh, this one. And there we go, we got them all.
Whoa, that was sweet! And look, there was another egg in the lizard burrow.
Wow, amazing. I wonder if it was preset there. We got Daisy Duke. Hey, that one's the right green. Okay, now if we check our eggs, we have all 6 eggs. So the other ones were Lizard Skating 1 and Lizard Skating 2. And there's 70-some gems just laying around here, I assume. This episode's actually turning out to be a lot longer than I was anticipating it to be. But apparently having this level and Sheila's level are quite long. No wonder people tend to keep one level per episode, really. Also, if you fall off this board, you actually teleport back. It's kind of a weird little gimmick, I believe. Oh yeah, no, never mind. Though you do have a time limit to get everything, which is really weird. Because you're not actually doing anything. It's like a trick thing, and it's useless. I don't even know if it's a skill point. I literally think it's just completely pointless. So now that we got a time frame before we have to go back to the beginning, I think. And when I mean beginning, is we just get teleported back to where Hunter is. Boink, boink, boink. All this money. Where the heck could the rest of the money be? Up there, I guess? I don't think there'd be enough money up here, though. Maybe. It's meaning like, what, 30? Slightly less than 30. Yeah, I really don't think that makes sense in this part of the level. What part of the level are we missing money in? I don't think it's the Sheila part. Oh yeah, you know what? There's money around here somewhere. And we missed it. So where in the world is this money? Wait a minute. Well, other than this gem with the giant chicken? Hello, giant chicken. I actually think I know where it is. I think it is in the Sheila segment. But not where we thought it was. Also, get out of the way. I know, you could say I was in the way, but whatever. So maybe we'll just stick to 1 level per episode. Because this is not going to work out if this happens again. You know, it's funny because I was thinking to myself, I know exactly where the gems are in the Sheila level, and I know I'm going to miss them if I don't do this. And I did. Unless I already technically finished it and I'm just dumb. Because I don't think it's this part right here. But it's one of these side ones. Because like if you go into it and then you high jump, yeah, see? There's enemies up here. And then down here there's gonna be some gems. Also there's a red gem up there. So there's actually a lot of gems that we missed. And see how easily I knew where it was? Like, yo, I know exactly where I missed it. But you know who's dumb? A guy who made sure he didn't go back and get it. Anyways, there we go. And we have to exit area and then exit level, because for some reason that's how this game works. Oh, we got a cutscene. The second warning. Another cutscene, really?
Ooh, look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay?
Say, is it just me? Or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
Oh yeah, that's a reoccurring thing, because as you guys know from my other Let's Plays, Bianca's a good guy, so it seems kind of weird that she's in this game as a bad guy. Don't do the Game Boy games first, guys. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye-bye, and have a wonderful day.